My kids haven't lied to me in 6 months. All it cost me was a $4 stuffed owl from a garage sale. A stuffed owl, taxidermy, glass eyes, dusty feathers, sits on top of the fridge. My kids think it's a camera connected to a satellite that records lies and sends them directly to Santa's naughty list database. It has no wires. It has no batteries. It's a dead bird I bought from an old woman named Greta at a garage sale because it looked funny and my wife dared me to put it in the kitchen. That was 6 months ago. It has single-handedly solved every parental conflict in this house. It started with pudding. My son Koa is 9, my daughter Birdie is 7, and my youngest Ren is 5. Someone ate the last chocolate pudding cup that I had specifically written my name on, in marker, on the lid, on the side, on the foil. I wrote Dad 3 times and someone still ate it. I asked who did it. All 3 said not me. Ren, who had chocolate on his entire face, also said not me. I was about to let it go when Birdie glanced up at the owl and froze. She tugged Koa's sleeve. Koa looked up and his face changed. Birdie whispered, "Dad, what is that?" Something clicked in my brain. A terrible, beautiful, irresponsible idea. I lowered my voice. I wasn't going to tell you guys yet. That is a Veritas owl. They only sell them to parents. It records everything that happens in this kitchen, and if it detects a lie, it sends a report. To where? Koa asked. His voice cracked. I paused for dramatic effect. That depends on the time of year. It was November, 3 weeks before Christmas. Birdie's eyes went wide. It reports to Santa? I didn't confirm or deny. I just said, I'd be very careful what you say in this kitchen from now on. Ren confessed to the pudding in under 8 seconds. Full confession. Named accomplices. Birdie had opened the fridge and pointed to it. Koa had peeled back the foil. Ren was just the mouth. A 3-person operation. My pudding never stood a chance. Birdie turned on Ren. You weren't supposed to tell. Ren shrugged. The bird is watching. Over the next week, the owl solved everything. Who left the back door open? Koa. Within 3 seconds. Who used my good scissors and bent the blades? Birdie, who saw the owl, turned around, found me, and confessed before I even asked. Who drew a mustache on the dog with a washable marker? Ren, who sat in front of the owl and apologized directly to it. I'm sorry, Mr. Owl. Please don't tell Santa I drew a mustache on Biscuit. I had to leave the room. The kids started negotiating with the owl. Birdie would do extra chores, then stand in front of it and say, "Did you see that? Make sure that goes in the report." Koa asked if it tracked good stuff, too. I told him it tracked everything. He started doing dishes without being asked, and announcing it loudly so the owl could hear. Ren began leaving drawings next to it. Little crayon pictures of himself being good. One drawing was just the owl with a speech bubble that said, "Ren is the best kid." I nearly framed it. The system was flawless until my wife's mother visited for Thanksgiving. She walked into the kitchen and said, "Why on earth do you have a dead bird on your refrigerator?" Koa was in the doorway. "It's not a dead bird, Grandma. It's a Veritas owl. It sends reports to Santa." My mother-in-law looked at me. I gave her the most desperate "please don't ruin this" face I've ever made. She paused for what felt like a full minute. Then she turned to Koa and said, "Oh, I know what these are. My neighbor has one. Hers is a falcon." Koa's jaw dropped. "They make falcons?" "They make all kinds. The eagle model is for kids who are really bad." Koa ran upstairs and told Birdie that Grandma confirmed the owls are real, and there's an eagle version. Birdie came downstairs, looked at the owl, and whispered, "I'll be good. I promise." My mother-in-law sat down, took a sip of coffee, and said, "You owe me, and I want one for my house." That Thanksgiving, every kid at the table had perfect manners. No elbows, no whining, no food thrown. My brother-in-law asked what had gotten into them. Koa pointed at the owl. "It's always watching. It's been 6 months. The owl has solved 43 fights, prevented an estimated 200 lies, and inspired my 5-year-old to write a handwritten apology letter to a stuffed dead bird for saying a bad word in the kitchen."